Hello and welcome to another tutorial. My name's Tom and today we're going to start building our WordPress theme. Um, so I'm not really sure where we're going with this. I was thinking a video tutorial theme where we can add our WordPress tutorials to, and that's probably what we're going to go for. Unless you guys have some requests or suggestions that you would like to see built, then we can aim for that. But the first thing I want to do is just get the minimum theme files and folders set up so we can start building our theme. Now with WordPress you need 2 minimum files for a theme, and there is, WordPress has a couple more, but to get it to work actually you just need a style sheet, which is a CSS file, and a PHP file called index.php. So let's go ahead and build both of them. So first thing I want to do is go ahead and open my Finder. Open on my other screen, so I'm going to go here, go to my applications, and we're going to find MAMP. Open up MAMP, go to htdocs, so we open that up, go to WordPress, and WordPress content, themes, and I'm actually going to change my view here. Sorry, just went through all that for nothing. I like to have my view like this, and content, and this is where our themes are located. So we open up themes. I'm going to create a new folder in there, and we're going to call this tutorial. You can name it whatever you'd like, but I'm going to call it tutorial. Alright, so I got that open. Now we're going to open Sublime Text, and I'm going to go up to File. Sorry you can't see this, but go up to File on the top of your page and click on Open. We're going to open up our file here, so we're going to go to applications, and to limit all this process I'm going to show you something. MAMP, htdocs, WordPress, and content. Since we're going to be building themes and plugins, I want to have this easily accessible, so I'm going to slide this over here, and that's going to be there. So when I click on it, it always opens up to this part. I'm going to open themes, and I'm going to open tutorial, and I'm going to open that in Sublime Text. Alright, there we go. We got it opened up in Sublime Text. My folder's open. Now I need to create 2 files. So we're going to right click, new file, and I'm going to hit Command S, or you can go up top and hit save, and I'm going to call this style.css. Return, save it, and I'm going to create one more file, new file, Command S, index.php. Alright, so index.php is like your main file. So this is where we're going to put our HTML, our JavaScript if you have any, or your PHP, which we will have PHP to make this all work. Now, we have these files here. If we go to our themes, or refresh that, we're going to get tutorial. Alright, it says tutorial. If I activate it, and I go to visit website, I got nothing. Well, that's because we didn't add anything. So the first thing we need to do is go into our style sheet. A style sheet requires some information in WordPress, and it's going to go into a CSS comment. So we're going to do a comment, and I'll just move down here a little bit, and we got to add some required information that WordPress requires. So the first thing we're going to do is give our theme a name. So we're going to do theme name, and take away that semicolon, and we're going to call it tutorial. Next thing we need is a theme URI, and this can be anything, but I'll put HTTP Philadelphia Website Solutions. That's my company. And we're going to do the author. We'll call it, we'll say Tom Myers. That's my name. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. So then we're going to do author URI. It's going to be HTTP Philadelphia Website Solutions.com. And you guys can put in whatever you like here. Then you can do a description. simple theme. I'm not really going to put a full description here. Go down the next line, and we'll do version. Now this is the version of your theme. I always start 0.1, and anytime I make changes after the theme has been published, then I up it to 0.2, or if there's a major change in 1.0, something like that. License, and we're going to say it's a GNU public license. Now, if you don't know what this is, version 2 or later, you can Google it, and the license is going to be there for you to read. Basically, you can do whatever you want with this license. You need a license URI. I don't remember this off the top of my head, so I'm just going to say GNU, I think, .org, maybe. And there's a couple more things after it, like slash something, license, version, something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head, so go ahead and Google that. You can do tags. Now, there's specific tags that you put in here. If you don't put in the proper ones, it's not going to work. So I'm just going to say as a right sidebar. I know that one off the top of my head. But you can find that on WordPress. I'll tell you in a second how to access that code. And am I forgetting anything? Nah, that's good enough. These are, the normal ones that you'll see. Now, if you want to find the information for this kind of stuff, you go to WordPress Codex. Click on that, and down on the right hand side, let's see, click on Design and Layout, and then click on right here, Theme Development. Here is all the information you need for a theme development. It explains everything. Here we go. Theme style sheet. And a theme name, URI, author URI description. Here's that address I couldn't remember. Here's a bunch of the tags you can use, and so on. So we got that pretty much set up. So next thing we need to do, but if, sorry, before I move on, if you ever have a question about coding in a theme for WordPress, go to codex.wordpress.org and theme_development, and there's tons of information here. Even if you just Google what you're looking for, you're going to find information on it. So this is, the Bible of theme development. So, alright, back to this. Back to here. Alright, so we got our theme set up. Or I should say our information for our theme. So if I refresh here, and a capitalized tutorial. Before it wasn't a capitalized tutorial. And this is our theme information. Theme details, simple theme by Tom Myers as right sidebar, so on. Alright, that's where it's getting the information is from our CSS file here, our style.css. And we put this information in. Cool, right? Alright, so let's move on from that. Now we're going to add some HTML. So we're going to do our doc type, which is HTML. This is HTML5 doc type, and we're going to do HTML, and boom. Well, I have it set up so it does this fairly quickly for us, so I'll just remove this to speed it up. This is our doc type saying it's HTML5, HTML tags, anything in HTML tags is going to be HTML. This is our head section. This information is not displayed, and anything in the body is displayed. So let's give this a title. We're going to call it tutorial. And we're going to save it. But we want to see something pop up on our screen when we go to our theme. So let's do H1. So H1 tags are going to make the boldest text, or the biggest text. And we're going to call this, we are learning to build a theme in WordPress. Boom. Simple. Easy. So now I save that, and I'm going to go to our page. So I'm going to visit the website. We are learning to build a theme in WordPress. Well, congratulations, you just built your first theme, because that is a theme. In theory, that is a theme. Now, that's cool and everything, but we basically hard-coded it in there. There's no way to change it from our back end here. Well, oh my God. Sorry. Gotta go back here. So say if I made a post, I already have one that says hello world. Well, where does that show up? So to make this easier, instead of back and forth stuff, let's just create a new tab, slide that over, put that there, and then here you go. We're learning to build a theme in WordPress. Well, I got a post. Why didn't that show up? Well, we didn't code that for WordPress. That's going to be in the next tutorial, but that you just basically set up a theme. Now, there's a lot more files to it, and we're going to take time to build this theme. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. We'll start building the header for a WordPress website, and then we'll keep moving on. If you have any questions, please leave a comment on our YouTube page, or you can email me at tom.myers, M-Y-E-R-S, at philadelphiawebsitesolutions.com. Have a nice day.